My name's Reverend Philip Young, and I'm a retired priest here in Felixstowe and absolutely love living here. My last job was as environmental officer for the Norwich diocese, so I've moved south a little bit. I'm a very active priest in Felixstowe and I love the environment, so my last job was trying to encourage people to look after trees. I'm sitting on the stump of a tree which was a lovely 50-60-year-old blackthorn tree, and Tuesday, 6th of May, I got back and there were 3 men in our garden with chainsaws cutting down a huge area. This whole area was full of undergrowth. So the tree, when I got back, was a 12-foot stump, but it had been about a 24, maybe 30-foot tree, and the span of it was 5 meters out, completely down to the ground. I'm afraid I lost my temper. I was very, very cross about it. Used some quite rich language for a vicar. I said, "Okay, so what are you doing in my garden, cutting down my trees? It's the first I've heard of it." And they said, "Oh, you'll have to ask Cotman House, because the care home has instructed us to come and cut these trees down." So I was absolutely horrified. I got my boundaries, the map of my boundaries, and they discovered that it was our garden. I can't believe that they didn't know it was our garden. They were actually 5 meters away from the corner of our house, and the washing was out, and there's a fence there and a hedge up there, a typical English garden, and they'd just come through a 6-foot gap in the hedge up there and been working for about 2 hours each, so 6 man-hours. You can imagine what damage they could do. So I'm furious. I'm seeking compensation from Cotman House. I'm seeking £30,000, and so far they've offered me £3,000 to plant a tree here to replace this one, which of course can never be replaced. It only be a small tree, and another £3,000 which I can give to a charity of my choice. I've written to them. They've apologised. They said, we're wrong, it wasn't our garden, and we're hoping that we can settle out of court. So we're in good relations now, negotiating with them, but I'm still asking for 30,000 compensation and will not be satisfied with less. Unfortunate, because I absolutely love trees. I adore trees, and I love my neighbour. I'm told to love my neighbour, and I want to get back on good relations with Cotman House and sort it all out as quickly as possible.